You're playing KillingFloor 2 again. KillingFloor 3 hasn't had many really updates in that. They need to drop endless mode, then I'll suggest playing it again. But yeah, we're gonna talk about. I don't know, I was watching this one video. It was a TikTok. It was Unlock the Bounty Hunter. He's one of the guys that watching that. And like, this girl is literally doing TikToks about how to rage bait guys. And this is what these women do. Like, this girl is very young. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like fucking barely 18, 19, maybe 20 that. Goes on here. And like, I don't have any problem if you want to be stupid in that. But like, why do shit that harms people, first off? Especially men. There's no female utopia. Women are the way that they are. There's no Amazonian fucking random shit around that, because most women can survive on their own to save their fucking lives, because they're very traumatized and don't think and just emote 24/7 because they're overly protected. That's the main reason why. Because they're weak. What's down here?
Wave 2.
I don't remember this being in the middle of this.
I see something. Picking him off.
Don't break your arm, patting yourself on the back.
I do not remember seeing that light right there. That must be something new.
Rip him to pieces.
Huh. But anyway, like, so I'm looking at this TikTok, and then the girl's just like, talk about like, oh, this is how you rage bait guys, and I'm like, is that all you bitches do on TikTok, is talk about how bad men are, or how to make man mad so you can make fucking money off of fucking other stupid bitches that watch your shit on TikTok? Like, I guess this is what women actually do in their free time, is try to find ways to mock men just so they can sit there and make a bit of money on TikTok.
Get him off.
Go to the pod. Buy things.
I guess that's what it is. It's, all I hear is the same shit over and over again. Men are bad. There's no good men. Do this to make men mad. Do this. Why don't you say do this to make men like you? No, the whole theme is that we hate men. Okay, well, TikTok should have a feminist fucking barrier to where it's just a gigantic echo chamber to where no one else can listen to their bullshit. It shouldn't be spread at all. They should all be sitting there and suffering their own goofy ass, shitty fucking ways and just ban everybody. Just figure out all their fucking usernames and say, well, you're creating what you call is hate speech, because you're hating on men for no reason at all. You're giving out bad advice towards fucking other women and that to mutate their fucking mind, basically brainwash. It's just so much trash. Like, why? Women back then used to treat, sit there and be like curious about, oh, how do I get a man to like me in that? And then they get fucking information about that.
This area remains mostly secure. This hunt's helping you somehow.
And that's what happened back then.
You're not this good.
Nowadays, there's just so much fucking hatred.
Bullseye.
It's like, why do you hate so much? And then they have these psychological breakdowns of being trauma bond, like, because one man treat me bad, so all men are bad. I say no, you're just fucking stupid and probably mentally retarded. I think your brain just doesn't fucking work like it's supposed to.
Not good.
And that's just saying that in a nice way.
Oh, yeah.
Wave 4.
Because, like, some of these women are just so young. And they're being so ignorant towards men. Man, stop going on TikTok, please. Just fucking be a YouTube person. Just stay the fuck off of TikTok, for real. Just fucking tell TikTok to go fuck off. That would stop all this bullshit. All you're doing is giving these women attention and shit, and that's what they want. I mean, it's fun to talk about that, how ignorant they are. Because they got their heads so far up their fucking asses half the time. And they're all trying to do feminist shit. Because they're raised into that culture, which is sad. Because, you know, they're going to be lonely. No one's going to want to be with them. And they're going to complain about that too when they get into their 30s and shit. Which seems to be happening right now. And between my generation, the millennials, and the fucking Gen Zs, the bitches are all fucking dead. And then no one wants to be with them. Men are getting richer. They're staying away. Women that are not married already and not, you know, that already, they say they're not being feminist, are being smart enough to get married at a young age, get a family together, get life together, get a house together, get shit together, and being actual civilized fucking human beings. But 90% of Gen Z and probably a lot of millennials are fucking gone. They're gonna be single. I'm single. I don't want to get married. I can't stand these women. I can't stand them at all. They're all terrible. For the most part. Like, if there is a good one out there in that, awesome. There he is. Is he on the fucking battlefield? Oh my god, of course he's lagging out. The funnest part. Nah, he's outside the battlefield, I can't get to him. But yeah, dealing with all that bullshit and all that stupidness, it's just so crazy.
Is some kind of freaky horror movie set?
The Lost Heart, we fat ass.
You are so dead. The next wave is gonna flatten you. You're not secretly some infiltrator.
But yeah. There is a way of fixing this stuff. And so a lot of it's going to come down to actual repentance. And trying not to be a complete fucking moron. And agreeing with these satanic fucking bitches. Because that's what the problem of it is. They don't think they're doing evil. They're just having fun being bitches. And I get it, but like, these women that create these kind of like atmospheres, especially for like women that are like, well, I want a man in that because I like being with a man, you know? And they say, well, all these men are bad in that. I said, only the ones that you date are bad. That's what it always comes down to. You date your reciprocal. So, if the man's a bad boy, and he's negative, he's very emotional, he's very I don't give a fuck, he's gonna attract women. And what does he attract? Let's just actually think about this. What do these women attract, or what do these men attract? You attract the same thing. You attract narcissistic control freaks. You know, they have a temper tantrum every time someone farts in their way. They think that they own everything when they don't have anything. Like, they're the opposite of everything that's good, basically. So a good man is humble, strong, wants to work, keeps up with things and that. A bad man, lazy, doesn't want to work, complains a lot about their work, like sits there and like not complain about like what's going on at work and that make things better, but complain about things that are just like I don't want to work type situation. It's the egotistic fucking people. People with less ego, or people with barely any ego at all, they're the ones that get ahead in life more or less likely. They're competitive, but they're more baby competitive. As in, they're competitive in a very small way. Like, for instance, talk about myself. I went to the gym yesterday, and one of the guys saw me. I haven't seen him in like a couple weeks because I only see him at nighttime, and normally I don't go at that time because normally I'm at work. So I went to the gym and he saw me. He was impressed. And the way I looked, he compared himself to me, but he did it in a very likely way, being like, wow, what'd you do different? I'm curious about this and this and this. And I told him I took 2 days off. I recovered. I took 2 days off from that, and I noticed I've been getting leaner and stronger in that. Them are small comparisons. Them are very nice comparisons. You know that everybody is the same in some way or another. With hard work comes great results. But people, the opposite of that, would sit there and be like, oh, if you're recovering too fast, you must be on steroids, for instance. This is what I listen to with these baby control freak guys that have these mentalities of fantasies. They don't want to do the hard work and put the hard work in. And I'm thinking about someone that always bitches and moans about people on fucking steroids. They're all on steroids. They're all on steroids. If you work out for a whole year straight, and you got really good diet in that, and you maintain your recovery rate, you maintain your muscle break it down, like how you break down your muscles and that, and you can keep on going, you're going to get fucking stronger. You're going to look bigger because you're working hard. Your body mimics what harm you do to it to make it better. It always does what it needs to do to survive. So you break down muscles and that your body recovers because it knows that it needs to get stronger. So say like this guy named Philion. Dude's a bitch. He sounds like a bitch. He complains about dudes that are in good shape and people that can work out for 5 years, and he thinks that they're all on steroids because he can't get to that ratio. I said, bro, you got noodle arms. You don't lift weights. Like, you just complain about everyone's on steroids. And then when you look at actual people that actually are on steroids, they're juiced to the gills. They actually tell I'm on steroids. They say some people like, oh no, there's no way. That person must be on steroids. I'm sure they're on something. I'm sure people take PEDs of some sort if they want to get really fucking lean. Like under 10% fucking body fat is very, very, very hard to do unless you have the natural body fat reducer. You know, your metabolism is naturally fast. But when I look at the dude in that, so this dude said something. He's like, I bench press over 300 pounds. And I looked at him like, you are definitely a fucking lying piece of fucking shit, bro. Like, control bench press of 300 pounds and you got that small of fucking arms. You probably do the whole powerlifting bench press thing. It doesn't even count for a fucking bench press, no offense. Because, like, them guys just fucking they do the whole cocking thing and that. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, if you're bench pressing 600-700 pounds, I get that. But like if you go on there and raw strength, 305 pounds, 3 plates, not many people can do 2 or 3 of them. And I see them all the time, and they're natural. I even talk to people that used to take PEDs and shit. They might got up a little bit more in bench press. Some people are just fucking strong, and some people aren't strong. Some people could build a lot of muscle, you know, but like you can only do so much with so much mass. Mass on mass is how you get stronger. It's how you go up in weight. You have to build more mass. You have to get more weight on you. There's no such thing as, people say, it's like, well, I haven't, worked out in a while now. You could throw all your energy into something and do it one fucking time. Yeah, you can. But the problem of it is, that's only one time. Your muscles are kaputs. But if someone sits there and does a shit ton of sets and they do a 300-pound max, like I did before, I did like 4 or 5 sets of fucking weights, and then I did my 305-pound, and I did it, 1.5. Probably could do 2 now. Yeah, that's strength. That's where your mind's indebted into your body. And that I see kids always put on 225, and they get on that. They throw all their fucking stuff. That's the first thing they do is bench press, and they throw all their fucking energy into it, and then they literally don't do nothing for the rest of the fucking day. The rest of their workouts are literally just sitting around, jack each other off. And they're like, why am I not getting bigger? I bench pressed 225 5 times. Yeah, try doing 10 sets of that. Or drop down to 185 and do 4 or 5 sets of that. Well, that's too much. It make my muscles hurt, and that's the point why you can't grow. You can hit that same weight over and over again, but you'll never grow past that because your body doesn't want to grow. It's saying that, your body's like, I'm a pussy, bro. I don't want to. My mind doesn't want to break through the limitations of my body. But why am I talking about it like this? Because these are the egotistic men. These are egotistic women. Ego is pride. Pride is satanic. It's always been satanic. Too much pride leads you to fucking nowhere. Everybody fucking dislikes you because you're so negative. And you want to hate on everybody because you can't be like them. That's pride. And you can make up shit. And these are the things that people do that have a lot of fucking pride issues. A lot of ego issues. They'll ask people specific questions and they'll get enough people to answer in the way that they want them to answer. And then they'll talk like this. Well, this person and that person all said the same thing that I'm saying, so that I have to be right. And then when you actually talk to this person or that person, they might say, I agree with them, but that's how they think, though. I agree with kind of how they think. And that when you actually get into the detail, they lie and make up shit. But that's how egotistic people normally seem to do it with conversations. They'll have people that will always agree with them because they think the same way. Okay, dumb fuck. If they think the same way, then who do you know who's right and wrong? Y'all think the same. Doesn't mean that's right. I could say my dick's 12 inches long, and I can ask a whole bunch of fucking people and that and say, hey, it's like, I just want you to know my dick's 12 inches. They're like, is it really? It's like, yeah. And if they believe me without seeing it, this is how it works. They believe me without having any logical proof of it. They're going to be like, yeah, I heard his dick's 12 inches long. Really? And then it passes along. And then when a girl wants to slob on my knob and expecting to fucking be lobbing out and smack in her face and knock her out, and she sees it, ends up being 3 inches. That is how the egotistic mind actually works. You make up a bunch of fucking bullshit and excuses to level the playing field of actual truth. And then you start developing bullshit truth. Just like what Jesus said. And this has this, why do I always have to go to this? Because this is the actual fucking truth behind it. Jesus said truth is truth. There's such thing as faulty truth. Faulty truths are normally lies, but if you say it enough and make it known enough that it's true, then people are going to be manipulated that it's true. That's what Lucifer does. His egotistic pride makes up bullshit lies, and if enough people notice it, you get what you call brainwashed by it. So going all the way back to feminism with having all that out there now, women are being constantly told these men are bad, but the men that are the asshole men are the egotistic fucking narcissist men that they always go for because you're the same way. You're egotistic narcissist. That's why you go for the kind of guys. You replicate that with you for that you only know. You don't attract the people that aren't like that. Like my ex for a reason. My ex was an egotistic fucking, I don't know if she was a feminism, but she was kind of down that way. She was egotistic. She thought everything that she believed in, her little Disney World land, which I see that a lot with a lot of these women, that princess land shit, they believe they deserve everything because they exist. I said, well, if you don't know anything about how to get a man other than to spread your fucking legs, how are you supposed to keep a man when you're not kind, you're not nice, and you fake it? So, inside her mind, she thinks that evidently, because I talk with her enough before we start dating it. But just to get the inside of a woman's mind that's like this, they're extremely selfish, extremely fucking egotistic. They're fucking afraid of everything. They never want to help with anything. And they say, I could do it on my own. Then fuck you then. Give me my money back. How about you pay me my $4,000 back, bitch? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Exactly. So these women want to play this playing field. And then no men fucking like them. Then they end up getting a cat, which has already happened with her and with other women too, because they're afraid to be alone. So it comes down to fear. They're scared to death to not have someone. But according to them, they don't want someone. You make no fucking sense in how fucking stupid you are as a woman that's egotistic and a feminist. Now the opposite woman that you can meet in the wild sometimes. They're very quiet. They like to just sit there and watch TV. They may go out, but they think very logically and organized. They're not just like, let's go out places to make me look good. We can go out and that, but we know we need to save money now. They're always gonna think in a very non-egotistic way. Egotistic people like to pretend that they're rich when they're not rich, and they'll keep it going. It doesn't matter how many drugs they take, don't matter how much bullshit they spread, they'll keep on believing that they're rich when they're obviously fucking broke. So let's go to an egotistic man. My ex-GM manager, was a very egotistic pride man. He believed in stuff and that, but never took it to heart about doing the good of it. He's a proud Italian. He lies about his family being this and that, this and that. He lies about how much money he has. He lies about all this stuff and that to make himself look like a better, stronger status man. But he's an alcoholic. He pops pills. I mean, he do what the fuck he wants to do with his life. But the whole point of it, don't be like that. You're lying to yourself and you're feeding that lie by constantly doing narcotics. Just like Lord Jesus Christ says, the truth will set you free. So you don't have to do any of that stuff because you actually know the truth. That God loves you. God's always there for you. Doesn't matter what you're doing that. When you pray, shit gets done. Your life changes. My life changing. I always want to be, a guy that, I always want to be, a natural bodybuilder. I always want to lift weights and not build muscle. Now it's happening. So now I go through my life in that, and I try to find out what I can do. And now I'm actually being happy with myself. So the truth that I revealed from God to myself, I knew the truth of the world, which is survival. Being kind, friendly, respectful, honest. To be honest is the hardest thing. Because if you ain't honest, you can't be respectful. You can't be kind. You can't be, good. In a sense, because you're lying. You can't be good with an ego. A lot of it comes down with these egotistic ways is all these sins. Because when you have an ego and you have this pride, which is pride, ego means pride, you fall down the category of the 7 deadly sins. Which means if you do any of the other sins that are, what they call deadly sins for a reason, like you say, if you're gluttony and you're fat, if you have pride with that, which most people do, you'll never admit that you're unhealthy. You'll say, well, there's healthy fat people. No, there's not. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, there's not healthy fat people. If you're fat because you emotionally eat, you're eating your emotions. That's what Jesus talks about. You can't fill your void of your soul, which is your emotions. Your heart, which is your emotions. how you feel. You can't feel that with food or with narcotics and with other shit and that. Yes, you might get a sense of release when you're thirsty and you drink a thing of water. You're all like, oh, it feels so good to drink water because I'm so thirsty. Or when you're hungry and you're suffering. But that's the key. When you're suffering at your most, that's when you get alleviated from that thirst, from that food. And that's the one thing that Jesus always talked about. With me, you will never be thirsty. With me, you will never feel hunger. So the whole point of it is when you feel hungry, your body's suffering to a certain extent. But when you go through the suffering, you start to fast, then your body starts to do, well, the opposite of that. It actually starts to heal itself. Your cells start to notice the food's dying, so they start to do what they're supposed to do. They go through the cycle of getting rid of all the dead shit in their body, and that because the dead cells can, mutate and go be cancer and shit. That's why if you fast, your body does the opposite. You start to cleanse yourself because the body knows. That's why it has mechanisms of saying it's suffering. Your joint pain goes away when you fast because your body starts to get rid of all the crap that's doing it. Inflammation and shit. Just like when you're thirsty and that, you go into a kind of static state where your brain is literally dehydrated. It's like being high. You don't even have to fucking sit there and smoke weed or do stuff like that. You can your body has a natural high system in it. When you're dehydrated, your body gets high. Your brain function starts to slow down. You start to get, dizzy. You want to lay down. You're like, oh, I feel like crap today. Because you're probably not hydrated. Probably not just the water and that, but the electrolytes and that, salt and that. But the whole point of this, why am I talking the way I'm talking? Because it all adds up to why people are like this. They're being misguided and being brainwashed because social media is very, very, all over the place. And you can pick and choose. So, like I said, the first time I went into my job and that, the woman that I was talking, I call her a girl because she's young. She's younger than me, and she acts like a fucking high school person sometimes. She never been with a good man. She never understand a good man. Say, well, it's because you don't have a good father. Your father's not there for you, so you don't understand what a good man is. So being around good men, you do say stuff, and I have a feeling that stuff is being said, of course, about me, which is fine. Now, if I heard it, I would definitely nip it in the ass and go full force and get the person fired for it because, I don't like people saying lies about me, especially when it's just, not actual truth. Like, I don't like egotistic people. They lie and say so much shit. Like, the first thing I hear this woman said, I hate all men. I'm a feminist. You're proud to be a feminist, but you have a boyfriend. Well, so I don't know why the fuck you say you hate men. You literally have a boyfriend that you baby and cater to like a fucking 5-year-old kid. So you want to be a mother. So why are you saying you're a feminist? Well, see, you're just stupid. You don't even fucking know where you lie at. You say something, but you mean the opposite. And why the fuck you telling a man that you're working with that you hate men? Okay. Yeah, HR. Yeah, this woman's a feminist. She basically stated that she hates me. Yeah, this shit's fucking wrong. I know I know a lot of you are feminists in this company now, but I feel threatened, and this person should be fired for being a fucking moron for saying that stupid ass shit. Could have happened. And I could have went all the way up, but I didn't because I didn't care. I'm like, oh, you're just being stupid because you didn't represent the hatred that I see with some women. You just bitch and moan about men that you decide to date, that you choose to date, that you choose to talk about, that you choose to want to be with. You choose to spread your legs for these motherfuckers, so it's their fault. No, it's your fault. You have to say yes. Well, he manipulated me. Well, where's your daddy at? Why doesn't no one guide you and tell you these things? That's where it starts. So you have no daddy to guide you to see men for how good they are. You want to do it for yourself. Well, tricks of emotions are very easy to do to a woman that's a fucking retard because you don't fucking know. Okay, well, that is your fault. Now you gotta learn from the hard way. So if you do see a good man out there and you want to keep on saying all this bullshit about all these other men, well, the men that you want to be with are fucking ugly and egotistic. That's why. Duh. That's why when you have single moms, they raise their children to be like what? Their boys become gigantic simp pussies, and their women become masculine fucking man-hating fucking bitches. They think it's the tides of turn. We're going to use men for this and that. Yeah. You won't believe in Amazonian world. Then go build your own damn fucking country then. Shit's crazy out there. Here's shit about these feminist bitches and that on TikTok. We should build our own utopia. Yeah, you guys already kind of did that on that one reality TV show. They had 40 men and 40 women. 40 men were living prosperous. They're building shelters. They were getting clean water and that, actually being smart. The 40 women literally almost fucking died because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And like they went crazy in that. They said their livers were failing and all this kind of shit. Just kind of proved the point. It can't work out because you're not made like that. But that's what egotistic things get to you. Having an ego sucks ass because you never want to realize the truth until it literally fucking kills you. And you still don't realize it. Don't be egotistic. Don't think that you can lift a whole bunch of weights as a man and thinking that you're all strong in that when you haven't lifted one weight in your whole entire life. Don't do that shit. That's stupid. No one should do that. I see people at the gym try to do that shit. Even older people. Crazy. There's nothing really new, bro. Just the same old shit. I'm waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out. That's actually what I'm waiting for. Waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out in the next, almost 2 weeks now, give or take, 16 days. That's what I'm waiting for. KillingFloor 3 was kind of a bust. I don't really care for it too much. Well, it's trying to figure out certain things about why the world is trying to bend the knee to all these egotistic people. And why is there such a fucking hatred on people that believe in God and that? And just the moral code comes down to it. They're satanic. That's all it is. Because I work with people that are very they have a high hate metrics and they're very egotistic. And it gets to a point where at the beginning, one of the managers that I was working with in that, she used to get really fucking mad over really silly shit. And she kept on swinging, thinking that her being angry is going to make her look strong in front of a man that literally is 3 times stronger than her, if not more. And doing that huffy puffy shit, even though it was nothing towards me in general, but knowing I don't give a fuck and throwing your hands around like you just don't care, doesn't do anything, trying to prove a point. I don't even know you, bitch. There's nothing to prove. I'm sitting there making food and shit, and you're sporadically getting upset over really stupid shit, and you're flailing out. I'm like, what the fuck, you bitch? You crazy? I mean, yeah, you could be prideful, or you said pitiful, or both. Kind of mean the same thing, honestly, to tell you the truth. Too much pride ends up being pitiful anyway. But yeah, like, and finally I started communicating with other managers about it, and then finally shit got out, and then she stopped getting fucking mad because she's gonna lose her job over it. And I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, there was an instance that I was making food and I accidentally put a little bit more sauce on it because she already put stuff on there. You know, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I did on there. She literally got pissed. This is how fucking this is why I think entities, these evil entities, actually fucking matter. It was a spontaneous eruption of anger, and she literally like stuck her fingers in the food and be like, "See, you see, it's right there. I already put it on there." And I look at her and was like, "What the fuck is your problem? Did you just throw your hands at me? It doesn't even matter if you threw them. You know, you were reacting very quickly, and your hands were flying towards me, and like." Do you know that I can knock you the fuck out for that? Like, you literally are throwing, you're harassing me by doing any type of thing. You're really fucking close to me with your hands fucking flying all over the place. Have some self-control, bitch. Because, like, honestly, this is the reason why you women get a bad name for yourself. When you do all this egotistic fucking shit thinking that you're strong, guess what happens? The man knocks you the fuck out, and then you sit there and wonder why you missing teeth. Well, maybe you shouldn't be a fucking dumbass. Like, understand that there's a levitation that you shouldn't cross. You shouldn't cross a fucking line. Like, I don't know what the delusion is. Like, I lift weights a lot. I know how strong I am. And, like, when I say specific things, that just to, like, be like, hey, you know, oh, yeah, but it's fun to talk about. You know, it kind of gets me a little excited. You know what I mean? It's like, in my head, sounds like a great time to knock a bitch out. Just to say, yeah, you know what? I can have a make believe fantasize session about me knocking someone out for fun. Yeah, why not? I ain't gonna actually do it, but it sure does seem like a good time in my head. It's like, yeah, don't do that, bro. Sounds like fun. Yeah, it sounds like fun. It's like, oh, bitch, shut the fuck up. Just slap the shit out of him. Bitch, the fuck you do, I'm like, God, so abusive. Yeah, don't throw your hands in my face. It sounds like you need to be disciplined. Okay. Anyway. Sounds funny. And then another incident happened. You know. Anyways, Killing Floor 2. I don't know, man. Killing. Yeah, why not? But anyway, there was another instance in that, and this other girl I work with in that, they all have like this really weird feminist intention in that. They always bitch and moan and cry and blah 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 about this and that, and men are bad, and I like cock and balls, but I hate men. Okay, whatever. And I accidentally, like, we clashed like elbows together, just because, you know, we work really close together, and I kind of elbowed her. Non-British mode. I have no idea what the fuck that is. And so I was sitting there, and I kind of like talked to her about it, and I said, hey, you know, sorry about that, you know. I said, it's like, I'm a really strong dude, and I don't want to accidentally like hurt you in that, because if I elbow you in the fucking face, it's gonna fucking hurt you, and because you're short, you're right next to where my elbows are. I just want you to be careful in that, you know. Just want to warn you that, you know, when I fling out and accidentally I hit you, that I don't want to fucking freeze you up and shit. And she acted all tough about it and that. But I don't know, man. Killing Floor 3, it's kind of dead on arrival, honestly, to tell you the truth. The graphics are good, but it's not that fun. It seems to be very boring. Like, the leveling up takes so fucking long. Because they don't have endless mode. They only got the wave mode. Like, if they start off with endless mode and shit like that, it's like, you gotta have endless mode. Because that's what people play on this. I don't play wave mode on this. I play endless mode. I don't like wave mode because it's I do waves, but you know what I mean. It has to be endless.
Let me kill you again.
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
This is too easy. It's all over me. Damn it. Damn it. Nice.
If I thought there was anything but luck,
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if I like.
insecure.
Yeah, they got like seasons, like season 1 just came out, and now they got fucking 4 other seasons trying to pop from that. I know what they're doing. That they're trying to mass produce it because people are complaining about the game not being as good as 2.
Like that?
None of this adds made it surprising. What a cookie.
Yeah, I don't like the healing animation. I think it's stupid. I think it's too long. I tested it out. This healing's about 1.5 to 2 seconds. I think it's about 2 seconds. The healing in 3 is like 3 to 4 seconds. Like, it's fucking long. And, like, it's tedious as fuck. Like, yeah, you can run while you're reloading. Yes, you can be quick on your feet, which is good.
Suffering.
But, like, the animation's just too fucking long. It's kind of annoying.
People.
Yeah, that's a minor thing that they're gonna fix, though. They have to fix it. They're just working on it. I don't blame them for that shit. They try to do something new, but like,
Any second now.
it's because Killing Floor 2 is just so free to choose what you want to do. Or Killing Floor 2, I mean. So, they should have never made 3. Tell you the truth.
Look out.
In a way, yeah. They should have never made 3. I think they should have just developed 2 and just got pushing on 2. And just do a graphic overhaul.
That's it. There's plenty more.
Slowly upgrade the fucking maps and shit.
Shoot it.
Halo 3? Well, I mean, Halo 3 had a good story, though. Yeah, Halo 3 was a story-based game. Yeah, they had the multiplayer in that, but, like, Killing Floor is just a sheer pleasure of killing things. Kill things, you fucking level up. You have gore. That's basically all it is. It's like one of those tap games you play just to level up and keep leveling up higher and higher and higher until you get to the point where you're just super fucking strong. Killing Floor 3 should be like a tap game. You should keep it leveling up and leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, and you never stop leveling up. It's kind of like Borderlands 3, in a way.
Just hinted a pod. You got lucky. I'll account for that.
Yeah, I never really got into Far Cry too much. I think Far Cry ended after the first one, to tell you the truth. I know they said like the 4th one or whatever was fucking good, or I can't remember. I don't really play Far Cry.
I can hardly see a thing.
I played the first one on PC when it first came out back in like early 2000s. It was fun, but like I didn't care about it too much. But yeah, it's like Halo 1, Halo 2, and then Halo 2 was the best, honestly. Halo 2 was literally probably one of the most played fucking shooters out there. Halo 2 is amazing. I love Halo 2 a lot. Halo 3 was okay, and then Halo 4 now. because of the bear named Mr. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. With that, I have no idea who that is.
This little dog has some new tricks for you. Biting, clawing, killing tricks.
All these motherfuckers are coming out. Oh my god, they're all over my butthole. What the fuck? What the fuck is no, don't move. Why am I getting jumped? What the fuck's with this like you're so dumbass? Oh hell no. Keep doing grenades, keep doing grenades, keep doing grenades. Fuck these guys. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. I literally just got my ass kicked. That is really fucking random spawning.
And that's most of the way.
They just pushed everybody on my ass. But yeah, when you look at all the games in that, like, the best games were, like, N64 age, PlayStation age, where they were brand new in that. There weren't really a lot of sequels of them, you know what I mean? Like, Final Fantasy VII, for instance, is legendary. I like Remake. Rebirth, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of Rebirth. The leveling up system, it's so fucking slow. I hate slow. Like, you have to run a gigantic fucking graphical feel in that. Like, there's other games that make it better than that. Like, say, like, Shining Force, Refrain is fucking, or Shining Refrain is really good in that. That was a PlayStation 3 or early PlayStation 4 game. It was back in, like, 2016. That game did really well. There's a lot of people to kill in that, and they spawn really fast. You can level up really quick. You can add skills really quick and do all kinds of things. It was very, very nice. You know, it's like, the story's great and that, but they put too much shit on the fucking graphics and stories and be like, oh my god, look at me, that soda can looks real. I don't give a fuck about your fucking soda can, bitch. I don't care. I play tap games that are more fun. If the story's intriguing, okay, I'll play for the story.
Ammo here.
But like going for remakes at Rebirth, they kind of fucked that up too. Like they changed the fucking like the leveling system. Like at the beginning of Remake, you can literally get to level 20, if not 25, at the very beginning of the game, and literally get maxed out like lightning and fire and healing and that at the very beginning of the game. You run around in a circle and that guys constantly spawn back rather quickly if you do a full circle, and you can constantly level up. But like Rebirth, man, you gotta run around a gigantic fucking field, man. It takes so fucking long. It's so fucking tedious. Oh my god. Ah, suicide! Where's your gun, you fucking fall awful? I think overall games are starting to get to the point where they have to repeat the same bullshit over and over again. If it's not broken, don't fucking fix it. That's all I'm saying. Like, stop making games that are not fucking fun. People like variety. Always like variety. We like stupid, sane, dumb fucking people in that. Like when people say stupid shit like real life people do. We don't like the fake bullshit that like people don't talk that way. You know, it's like we like gritty, ghetto, stupid. Why do you think Grand Theft Auto always does so good? Well, that's the reason why. That's how, like, kind of like real life. That's more real life. The graphics ain't the fucking best. You know? Even if they are the best, it doesn't matter because it's like real life. I played Grand Theft Auto fucking, 5 in that. It was fun to run around and just rob people and that. You have the free will to do what you want to do, makes it fun.
I don't know why I gave you money.
My one friend was really obsessed with that fucking game.
Whatever.
I like KillingFloor 2 in that.
10 seconds until you
Game's just fun. Better graphics? I don't need better graphics. These graphics are fucking amazing. There's nothing that you need better.
This was a
They're doing too much.
to stick your noses in.
I mean, I was hyped for it. And then when people played the beta and they're all like, dude, like, the auto target head, like, well, we're trying to make it more gory and that. I don't give a fuck about gore.
Results in electrolysis of your fluid. Lightning is a rather common phenomenon. Electricity has great potential for serious damage.
Oh my god, this soda's getting me.
The fourth state of matter. Don't gloat yet.
Oh god, I'm trying to jump over shit. Fuck you.
Execution will create a lifetime of enduring discomfort. This is how science really isn't plasma intriguing. Surely I can improvise around this.
I get this fall off and shoot me up there.
Eaters, please. You can't see me, but I.
Yes, there's good mechanics on 3 that I like the door locking mechanism. You can throw down really fast and that it blows up. You don't have to fucking sit there and weld the fucking door and that. But you're supposed to do that in between the waves where I'll be able to weld shit down that and you get your shit ready. Like that was the mechanical way of doing it. As long as you have a support, you can constantly fix the door in between waves. Like, hurry up, fix the door. The wave's going to come up in like 20 seconds. And you fix the doors and that, and then all of a sudden you do the same thing over and over again. Nah, you're good, brother. Yeah, anytime, man. Just come on, we'll talk about stupid shit. That's the name of the game, bro. And get some sleep, man. I'll see you when I see you.
Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out. Nice. I know it's gonna be better than 3 because they already basically announced it. Borderlands has been doing really fucking good, making the game actually more fun. Look at what you did. Oh my god, get the fuck off me. Jeez, bro, they're really coming in hot, aren't they? Jeez. They literally just came in like 10, 20 fucking deep on my ass. I wasn't expecting that. No, they don't spawn like that. It's crazy. But yeah. Work's doing okay, just I'm happy that things are starting to slow down with the angry crazy women in that. They're fun to work with when they're not angry. That's when they get angry and they stay angry for a long periods of time. It's very tedious and fucking annoying. It's like, oh my god, really? You're gonna have one of those days again? While you growling at me and you're
Just found ammo.
foaming up at the mouth. You're getting a little crazy on me, bitch. Me crazy. Me. But actually, another thing, an actual new thing I've been doing to that, I've been watching more anime. Been watching Black Clover, and I'm actually really into it. Crunchyroll kind of sucks with it, because after, like, episode, like, 60 something, they, go to Japanese, but when I watch that on Netflix, it's all Americanized. Kind of fucking stupid, right? I know, I agree with you on that bullshit. It's fucking retarded. Okay. Oh my god, get the fuck off of me! You fucking fruitcake ass motherfuckers. Go suck a fucking dick, bitch. Jeez, bro. Tell me now. Jeez, man. My god, they're jumping their shit out of me. They sure are spawning in fucking pretty fast. No. No. Oh, shit. Fuck you guys. Eat my ass, motherfuckers. I am so fucking early waking up. Oh my god. I don't like it. Spot. Yeah, I like the auto shooting times. The only thing I don't like about 3, they got rid of it. Yeah, they got rid of the best thing. The fun thing. Like, well, we want to make it more harder than that, so you guys can have less fun. But I don't want to have less fun. I want to have more fun. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you breaking my heart? I don't know. I'm really curious. They're just gonna be like, well, we know how badly people don't like 3, so we're gonna interval 2 with 3. So what they could do is graphically enhance 2, and just try to put the fucking mechanics in of 3. As they try to. Which they can do it, because Doom Eternal came out when this fucking game came out. The dashing and shit. Oh my god, fuck off, you bitch. You're a bitch ass motherfucker. I don't like your bobble-headed motherfucking asses. Get off my butt. I don't want to get raped in my butthole. This ain't fucking P. Diddy prison. Ah. Ow, fuck me, my ass. That hurt. Does anyone fucking die in this game? What the fuck, dude? I take bullets to head. No. Bullets to head do nothing. Shoot him in the dick. That dick's too big. Fuck you guys, my ass motherfuckers. I run like chicken shit. Run! Nope.
Got ammo here, people.
This place sucks. I'm not going there. Fuck that bitch.
That's most of the way.
Hold on, how I can get the point.
Picking him off.
I made 17. I am not a complete loser. Ha ha!
Here, man. Siren.
I win. I win, I win, I win. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Oh my god. Ah! What the fuck, badass?
You squeaked by that one. That's a win. But by
I made 89.
area
Yay.
secure for now.
Ammo here.
Hey, Tripwire wants to know what they're doing wrong.
I'm not going to go easy because
Don't ever make it to where characters, or where, not characters, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh, my brain hurts now. I have to use a fucking coffee. Have it. You just can't have it to where it's boring. Like customization's the best. Oh yeah, the bullets that you can get and that all that crap and that, but then again they took out the perk damage. Like each one of my characters right now has perk stuff. I get 25% damage. I get a certain thing that I can do in general now. Commando can see invisible enemies and that and da da da. He gets massive recoil reduction. He gets a little bit of reload speed, stuff like that. Z timer refresh, which is really fucking good. They don't have that. Like, where's all the damage at? Like, I can't even get stronger. Well, it's in your bullets now. Okay, so you can make your gun stronger now. Well, that's cool. Well, so is that what the equivalent of the perk stuff is? I can make myself stronger with that? Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess, but can't say I really give a fuck. Because I like what KillingFloor 2 is doing. I mean, the first complaint they had in KillingFloor 2, or KillingFloor 3, I mean, why can I not select characters and select my perk? And they said, okay, well, by launch and that, or a little bit after launch, we're going to fix that. And I'm sure that they will. Okay, cool. Your maps are pretty cool in that. I like the mechanical shit. You're faster and that, you got dodge and shit. The bosses are a little bit more assholes, I guess, but
Just found ammo.
I don't know. You don't have the gunslinger, you have the fire bat. I love the fire bat, but you only have 4 fucking guns. 4 guns? You're like, well, you get different mods and shit. Okay, no one's gonna go with fucking the mechanical speed mods and shit. Everybody's gonna go with damage mods, 100 fucking %. So that's literally what people do. We always go damage. No one else is there. Rather shoot slower and blow shit up. Like I like the fucking the engineer because they get explosive damage. I blow shit up and it's fucking fun. But right here, I can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10. Yeah. So it's 11 perks. They had 11 perks from the very beginning of KillingFloor 3. I don't think they added any perks. Like gear slots and that, they had quite a bit of gear slots that you can pick from. They added in a little bit of stuff here and there and that, but they had quite a bit of that. I think they had 11 on 11. I got all my whipping skins. How far to go? What am I? Okay. I like this one. And then we'll do this one. We got the floor one. Oh, I get the dragon on that one too. We'll do this one. The auto shotgun. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, this one looks shiny. The shock gun. This one. Rotten. This looks like a big turd. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah. Fuck out of this bitch. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Let's go. Yeah, it's just being customized. If you can customize your shit the way you want to, and that's gonna be super cool. Look at that pump shotgun. Looks so tight. You can barely see it. Pow right in the kisser. 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 See a little bit better. It's red. I like the red color. I always like dark red. Bitch. 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 You talking to me? Eh. Eh. Get the fuck out of here. I win, motherfucker. This is the only thing that sucks, but with this character, soldering doors is quite fun.
Forget little boys and girls.
Yeah. I honestly think they just ruined it. They definitely got to go back to their works and shit. Yeah, like they're gonna have to overhaul 3 really fucking good and like pull a Destiny 2 thing. Destiny 2 literally brought back Destiny 1. That's literally all they did.
A box of jingly bullets looking for a home.
Yeah, because the fan base bitched so much about Destiny 2. Like the layout of Destiny 1 was perfect. Like you have a primary, secondary, and then you have your heavy. They changed it to where you can have like a secondary heavy and have a primary like thing, and that can like energy weapons or what the fuck it is. Hey, you don't come around here and doing that shit, bitch. You get shot.
How badass am I? So bad.
I like the level up system in this too.
Am I? So badass. No one lays hands on these chestnuts.
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up.
Perfect. Yeah. Gives you more experience.
A little present to myself.
Yo.
Ammo low. Anyone Santa's little helper.
But yeah, going back to the whole Destiny 2 thing, like I love Destiny 1. That game was really amazing. I had so much good times with Destiny. Like, I really, really liked Destiny 1. I love it. When it first came out, and that it was literally a very unique game. And then they try to do the whole, like...
Don't bleed on the pod. It was hard to steal this many.
Oh, get my boomstick. Here, get the boomstick. My star boomstick. Extra special, guys.
We'll seal this tighter than Mrs. Claus's cookie jar.
Like string some to bed.
Secure.
Oh,
That
of
means
course.
killing his heads and getting here.
Isn't too unwell.
Yeah, boom boom. Oh, I can't fucking wait till
Not terrible.
Borderlands 4 comes out. Oh god! Fuck on the setting.
I would be impressed.
Suicide. Borderlands 4 is gonna be like Destiny, just Borderlands style. I can't wait. It's gonna be open world and shit. It's gonna be really fun. I think Borderlands can do a really good job with that. I'm really excited about that. I can't lie. I'm always a big Borderlands fan because how trashy it is. They need to bring back the trashiness of 2. Where everyone's mentally insane. I mean, 3 wasn't too bad. Wonderland was fucking terrible. The whole fucking gay theme or whatever. It wasn't even gay, the whole transgender theme and that. I don't know why the fuck these companies do that. It's like, we can waste a little bit of money on making something for all these people that don't play video games. Can we? That people don't play games. Like, males play a shit ton of games. Women don't really play these games. Like, 90% males play these games. It's for males, you know? People that actually, you know, want to fuck bitches in the ass. Sorry, I gotta move around a little bit more. Like, that's the whole point. Like, how do you gotta take that shit away from us? That's what kind of blows my mind. I'm like, why would you take something away from someone? Especially people like your fan base, like Claptrap, for instance. Claptrap was fucking awesome. You know, first one and the second one. That's why I played the first one. The first one came out in like 2000 what? Like 9? That game was amazing. I remember playing it for the first time. And like my one friend, this is good. So that's how I got into Borderlands. That's how I got into like a lot of games that, especially KillingFloor. I got into KillingFloor too because of like one of my friends like, oh yeah, my one friend to say, get this game KillingFloor too. It's really fun. That you run around and just kill zombie things. They're called Zeds and shit. And I'm like, okay. So I ended up getting that. Like, dude, this game's fucking fun. It's hard too, but it's really fun in that. And whenever we would get bored of like playing Destiny, because we played a lot of Destiny back then, we would go on KillingFloor too. I said, well, what's the difference between both games? Well, Destiny 1 was more of an RPG based game, and there's RPG elements in this game, but this game is literally just a pleasure. You run around and you fucking shoot things. Like, it's like people do a marathon of KillingFloor 1. They get on there on Twitch. I've seen them. And they'll go through KillingFloor 1 and they'll play it. with a group of like 3 or 4 people, and they'll just have a good time. They'll have like energy drinks, and they'll have food with them and that. They're on their big old computer desk and shit, and they're just sitting there just having a fucking good time, blasting shit away and that. That's what it's all about. That's what gamers live for. But when these motherfuckers come in, they change the outlook of games. You know, you are the creators. We can't play anything else. We have to play the games that you guys create. And then you get people that are novice, they're double A game players and that, or double A companies that like Tripwire's not triple A or whatever the fuck that even supposed to mean. Like it's just a gimmick. And so they have to create all these fucking games and shit. And Tripwire does a good job. Gearbox is stopping that. I think this coming up year, these years of games are gonna be probably the best fucking games that have been around since fucking the last like 5 to 10 years. Borderlands 4 is gonna be great. KillingFloor 3 is gonna get up there. It's gonna start being good. Not to say I don't like it, but you can't compare it to KillingFloor 2. There's just no comparison. Sorry. It's like comparing KillingFloor 1 and the KillingFloor 2. There's similar comparisons. The gameplay's probably still identical. But KillingFloor 1 is gritty. It looks fucking gritty as fuck, like it should look like. It's like playing the first Vampire Masquerade. I have it on Steam. The game's just muggy. It's fucking cool. Like it just feels dark and gloomy. When you add too much stuff in real life, and that real life is not really that fucking scary. Things are too graphical. Like, that's what it is. Things are too graphical. So it's not really scary. But when you're playing like KillingFloor 1 and it's just like 2006 when they came out, or I think it was 2009, and you're like playing through and you're like, wow, these graphics are blurry, but they're gritty. You know that something's there, but you can't react to it till it gets close enough to you. And I see these people play it because I watch a bit in that, and I'm like, dude, I really. It's just how. And the first one does become really good. You know, they make a lot of money off it, and then all of a sudden they make the second one. The second one's always better. The third one's never better because they put all the stuff in the second one. It's like, wow, and EverQuest. EverQuest 1 was okay, but EverQuest 2 is better. It was more action packed. It was more leveling up in that, and EverQuest 2 took over. It's like, wow. WoW's still the same. They can't make another WoW. They keep on producing shit that makes people want to go back to WoW. They make an expansion pack. They put in about 20, 30 hours worth of work of gameplay. And then people fucking play it. And they'll play it for that 20 or 30 hours, do a crap and that. And then they go play something else. They play different genre games. Like I'm playing my little tap game right now while I'm talking that because, you know, I had to go take a piss in that, you know. I have to get up and move around because I just woke up and that. I don't like to fucking sit there. But that's the idea behind it because I actually have to go get some food here a little bit. And that's what it is. Like, I remember when I was younger and I can get on a game. Like, when I was first playing KillingFloor 2, Yeah, I played it for fucking 6 or 7 hours straight. But then when I saw 3 was coming out, it kind of dimmed a little bit on KillingFloor 2. And I started getting a job and that, I started having to work and shit, so I wasn't really like focusing on video games that much. Which, you know, you can't blame anyone, because you gotta work.
Your own tree.
You gotta make money.
Chestnuts.
I'd rather focus on that shit than focus on just playing video games. Because God forbid, streaming sucks ass on this platform. And it doesn't really go anywhere.
Better now. How do you like me now?
Wow.
That's it. There's plenty more sets.
Can't see. Motherfucking light, come on. We're off, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Time to blow everything up and be a dick. Fuck you, dick. Oh my god, what a fucking dick. What a douche. That was a gimmick. That was a gimmick. It's like, fuck you, bitch. You're going down there. You're going downtown with me, motherfucker, trucker. I love this map. This map's probably one of my favorite maps. I like the way it looks. You going downtown with me, bitch. No, no, daddy, no. That's one thing. We were bitching about Happy Gilmore, the second one. I liked it. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it was stupid. Well, which movies aren't fucking stupid that Adam Sandler fucking makes? Like, Don't Mess with the Zohan was fucking retarded, but it was fucking great. You don't look like you. You look you got crazy haircut. What'd you say? Did you say something? Oh no. Did you say no? I didn't say nothing. Ah.
No, not.
Anything you say is good. I want to be hairstylist. What are you, a faggot? No, the Zohan. You know, he's a faggot. I'm not a faggot. I just like hair. I love that fucking movie. He's putting his dick in all these bitches and that. Trying to say that Jewish people are fucking man whores. No, fucking, it's funny shit.
So bad.
Do you the faggot? No, I just like hair. Look at the graphics. You see his fucking veins in his arm. He's all vascular. Yeah, you chopper.
I made a lift. I checked it twice.
What are you doing? You don't. You bastard. Okay.
Buy things. Not that it will matter. You'll still die. Your wounds are probably infected, but you're not going to be around long enough to
I
care.
never got this company before. Let's get it.
What is this? It was only indigestion. Better now.
Wave 3.
Oh. That worked. Killed 3 of them. Nice.
Evil is afoot. I'm all get.
But yeah, fucking Borderlands is gonna be gory as fuck. I seen the like, what's bitch? Oh my god, dude, you grabbing me, not a hoe. It's kind of one thing they got rid of. They got rid of the grab thing. I mean, they have it, but you can do execution. Execution basically makes you invincible while you do it, which is kind of cool. But that's what they're trying to say they do. It's like, well, they made the games where you don't get hit as much. Like, basically, you're just a sponge. Like, it's really hard for you to get away from people now. Like, I don't know, man. When I'm playing KillingFloor fucking 3 on hard mode, the motherfuckers jump me and I get my ass kicked quick. And you face a lot of motherfucking people. Because you have to make a shit ton of fucking money. And I get jumped. Like, the first round's like 40 fucking guys. You know, these waves don't get up to 40 yet, so you start getting into like your like late teens and shit of the waves. And I was just sitting there like, dude, I'm getting my ass fucking kicked. And like, this is fucking kind of stupid. And even with the flamethrower, because flamethrower is very good for clearing out big groups of like little to medium enemies. I guess spray it just kills off a whole bunch of people. I do say the guns are pretty cool though. I do like the way the guns shoot in that. But
I can smell them. How badass am I? So badass. Like a cracker.
yeah, I don't really like
You miss the old Santa?
what that game is. The amount of guns that you have. You have no guns to choose from.
Oh, 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 oh,
You don't have your pistol sucks ass. I mean, your revolver pistol is fucking shite. Like it is shit.
I don't like
Hey
gas
guys.
nuts.
You don't have enough money to You lived.
Yeah, like your pistol, the only good pistol is the commando pistol. Commando pistol is fucking strong. Like it actually does really good. It does better than his normal gun.
You'll throw my results if you
They have to start tweaking that shit. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't like commando at all. His guns, the scar is rather good,
Christmas present.
but like I just don't like the class at all. Like there's like the skill tree's kind of dumb in that. I think about commando being like hell off. Hold on. Oh, fuck these sneezes. Oh crap.
I can see my hand in front of my face.
The commando is just like supposed to be offensive. Look at his skills. He gets like more syringes, he gets more healing from a syringe, stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the Firebat's more offensive. Firebat's not offensive. Firebat's super fucking powerful. If you look at the gauges and that, they said the Firebat's, you know, less damaging. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? My Firebat does more damage than my commando does. Hands down.
Up so fast.
Bitch. Come on, motherfucker. Get fucked, bro. Hell yeah. Quadruple. My favorite gun. Yes, this gun is really my favorite against bosses. It just annihilates them. It's fucking quadruple. Fucking blow everybody away. You don't stand a chance. You just die. Do it again. Yeah.
A bunch of jingly bullets looking for a home.
But yeah, I got so many fucking days off. So many days off, guys. I got today off and I had Monday off. I think today's Tuesday. I got all Tuesday off. I got all Wednesday off. I don't work till like 8 o'clock on Thursday. So it gives me 3 days off in a row. I'm just there like... She keeps switching my schedule. Like every other week she gives me like different days off. So like, I don't mind having Wednesdays off. If I worked Monday, I have like Tuesday, Wednesday off. Nights normally I'm always off on Tuesday for the most part. I like having a day off in between, like, say, like if I have Sunday off. So if I work, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or watch Saturday and I off on Sunday, I work Monday and Tuesday, or if I'm off on Tuesday and Wednesday, I don't give a shit anymore. Holy shit, the macaroni! Oh, you doing spotter, yeah? Kaboom! 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 I jump!
So bad.
Boom! Boom! Kaboom!
Chestnuts.
Oh my god, that grenade's don't blow up. Run, 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 run. Yeah! Oh shit! Ah! Kadoosh! Throw another one. Fuck you guys. You will blow up. Yeah. I did see this really hot girl at the gym though. Or how I see hot girl at the gym. There's two young ladies and they're sitting there. One of them was just fucking ferociously attractive. I'm sitting there looking at her like, damn, like your face structure and your body structure is like pinpoint, like, oh my god, you're like, you're like angel material beauty. Like I give her out of the look scale at least a 9. Like she was fucking tremendously attractive. I couldn't stop looking at her because her structure and that was just so fucking hot. And like I was like, damn. I was exercising that. I kind of deadpan like look at her and that. And I was not being afraid of it either. I'm just like, oh whatever, fuck it. I'm at the gym. I will stare at some good looking girls while I'm there. So I kind of like was looking at her eyes and then looking at her face and then she was looking right at me and that. And I just kind of looked at her and I just kind of like drifted off. I was like, you're rather fucking hot, so I'm gonna fucking look at you. I ain't gonna talk to you. Yeah, you got the tiger. She had nice fat C-cup boobs in that. I can tell by the ratio of how, like, her ratio was really fucking nice. She had C-cup boobies in that. She had plump little ass on her and that. She was short. She was really skinny in that. Oh, they're all skinny because they have to go in the gym looking skinny as fucking way. Fuck off with bitch. Come on, everybody, gather around, pop, pop. Oh, you got around my fucking ass. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Down on your knees, bitch. But yeah, she's pretty hot, man. They weren't even working out. They're just looking at boys. So I could tell that they were rather like just out of high school and shit, like just graduated and crap. They were young. Prime real estate. 18-year-old girls, prime real estate. Because they're not too fucked up in the head. Because they're not in the real world. They don't get caught up in feminism bullshit. Older women, they hate that shit. These old bitches fuck 18-year-old boys all the damn time. I like guys with no experience. Yeah, that's why women go for older guys with big muscles that have experience. They know life. Because they can generate that life with them and they can be like, oh wow, you do this and do that. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty cool. But yeah, it's usually hot. Dang, girl, you look good. But yeah, that's why guys are so scared nowadays, because guys just don't understand. Back in the old days, that girls can walk around and like wear provocative stuff, and that guys will approach them and be like, "Oh wow, you're really fucking hot," and they're like, "Oh my god, thank you." But why they get mad? That's because of all these women that are like, it's like, "Oh my god, I don't like when all these ugly dudes look at me." And that, yeah, that's the point. Because unattractive men are desperate as fuck. That's kind of the point. Yeah. I'll make me some motherfucking waffles, bro. Make me some waffles. Hell yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna make you some food. Maybe some eggs and shit. Do something. 4 o'clock in the morning. Watch me some black clover while I do it too. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm eating food. I'm getting the fuck off. You guys have a good one. God bless.